After taking game one of a three-game series against the Diamondbacks last night, 7-1, the Brewers sent Zach Greinke to the hill for game two. To the highlights we go. In the first, Jonathan Lucroy singled home Corey Hart. Brewers took a 1-0 lead for Greinke, who struggled in the first, giving up 4 straight hits to the first 4 batters of the game. Jason Kubel's RBI single put the D-backs up 2-1, but former Diamondback Cody Ransom, starting in place of Aramis Ramirez at third, delivered a 2-run double against his former mates. Brewers lead this one 5-2 in the third inning. The Chicago Cubs lost their 11th straight game, falling to the Pirates 3-2 tonight in Pittsburgh. Starlin Castro tripled home David DeJesus to tie it in the 5th, but the Pirates won it in the 9th when Matt Hague was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded. Can you believe that? What a way to lose a game. The Cubs really dropping it on ice right now. They have fallen to far below 500 and are the cellar dwellers in the NL Central. Sad state of affairs in Chicago. Mike McCarthy is giving the Packers the holiday weekend off before resuming OTAs on Wednesday of next week. They'll do so with a new face on the field. Free agent defensive lineman Philip Merling was added on Wednesday. You might remember him as the guy who picked off Brett Favre in a playoff game and returned it for a touchdown. Hey, good enough for me. With Mike Neal and Anthony Hargrove both facing suspensions, doesn't hurt to have another big body compete for a roster spot.
This is clearly the most experienced football team in conjunction with the most talent that I've had a chance to coach, and that was my message to them this morning when we started. So it's going to be very competitive. We got to June 14th to get all of our scheme in, offense, defense, and special team, and that's our focus.
The NBA playoffs continue tonight in Boston, where the Celtics battled the 76ers for the right to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Early on, Andre Iguodala with the slam down the middle. The Celtics stormed back behind Rajon Rondo, who earned the hoop and the harm on this driving layup. Things stayed pretty close until late in the fourth when the Celtics pulled away to win 85-75 to advance to play Miami. We're not done yet. Stick around. Hot Shots comes your way next. Well, the long ball bailed the Brewers out last night against the Minnesota Twins. Less than 24 hours later, the Crew hit a season-high 4 bombs, aiding a 6-2 win in Game 2. In the second, Norichika Aoki, how about this? Bonsai to right field, a 2-run single. That scored Ricky Weeks and Taylor Green. Ryan Braun went opposite field off Liam Hendricks in the third, just over the high wall in right field. How about the very next pitch? Aramis Ramirez hit his 7th home run of the season, and the Brewers were rolling. Braun's home run bids continued in the 5th with his 413-foot shot to left center, his National League leading 19th of the season. Cody Ranson added a solo shot in the 6th. That was more than enough for rookie Michael Fiers, who picked up the win after allowing just 1 earned run over 7 while striking out 5. Brewers will look for the sweep tomorrow afternoon.
You always got to turn the page, whether you're playing good or bad. You know, you can't go back and change anything, so you continue to move forward. We've always done a good job of that as a group, so good first 2 games of the series. Got to come out tomorrow and find a way to get another win.
Elsewhere in the division, check out this play in the Cardinals-Royals game. Eric Hosmer hits a liner bet to Joe Kelly, catches the ball, tosses to first for the second out. Then, after a little confusion, a third out is recorded for a triple play. Or was it? Ned Yost didn't think so. The umpires gathered to talk about life for a little bit before reversing the call. Cardinals manager Mike Matheny was not amused. He was tossed from the game. From there, the Cardinals took out their frustration on the Royals pitching. Matt Holliday and Yadier Molina each hit 2-run home runs in the first. Cardinals go on to win 10-7. Well, today was moving day in the 112th U.S. Open at Olympic Club in San Francisco. Players trying to set themselves up to make a title run on Sunday. And after 54 holes, just 2 players are under par. This guy, Jim Furyk, knocked in a 12-footer for birdie on 17. He's tied with Graham McDowell atop the leaderboard at 1 under par. Tiger Woods began the day tied for first, but carded a 75 is 5 shots off the lead heading into the final round. Woods had 6 bogeys on the day, including this one at number 8. And how about 17-year-old amateur Bo Hostler? The high school senior-to-be is just 4 shots back after an even par 70. Dude still has braces on his teeth. He had 4 birdies on the day, however. He believes he can win this thing tomorrow. Steve.
It has. It really was the same yesterday, but I feel like today I've put myself in a position to even win the championship if I play well tomorrow. Unfortunately, I kind of let a few slip there at the end, but managed some pars, and you can never really complain with that in U.S. Open, for sure.
Open wheel racing returned to the Milwaukee Mile today with the Izod Series Milwaukee Indy Fest 225. Pole sitter Dario Franchitti, minus Ashley Judd, was stuck in traffic all day long before hitting the wall on the 195th lap. That allowed Ryan Hunter-Reay to breathe a little easier. He cruised to the checkered flag. It was Hunter-Reay's second win in Milwaukee. Lance Allen was on pit row after the race.
With his sponsor all over Victory Circle and his owner promoting the race, I would say it's a pretty good day for Ryan Hunter-Reay.
It's an Andretti Sports Marketing event, an Andretti Autosport Car 1. It's just, man, it's so cool. Dream come true. DHL Victory Circle. We got the DHL Sundrop car in there. So, man, I don't know. I'm speechless.
A crash claimed pole sitter and last year's winner Dario Franchitti.
We didn't have a very good car anyway. We started on the pole, led the first 50 or something laps. Then it was just the car was a handful all day.
And tempers flared on another wreck.
Just got to get qualifying sorted, then you don't race at the back with the Muppets. So it's got to be what we look to do from now on.
I was boxed in, and I tried to hang in there. I was just the back end who lost it suddenly and just couldn't do anything.
But today certainly belonged to Hunter-Reay and the driver's love affair with the Milwaukee Mile reborn.
Mike came and took over this race and brought it back to Milwaukee, and to have two of his cars on the podium, he's got to feel happy. Great crowd to sit through us through that rain delay, so I'm happy on a lot of levels.
In 2004, Ryan Hunter-Reay led every lap of the Champ Car race. Not quite as dominant this time around, but still equally satisfying. At the Milwaukee Mile, Lance Allen, today's TMJ4.
Thank you, Lance. We're not done yet. Stick around. Hot Shots is next.